Have you ever said something completely harmless with zero malicious intent, only to have it distorted by the other side, who completely reconstructed your point and started a war against it? Now you find yourself forced to defend a claim you never actually made, while your original point gets completely buried. Let's talk about the straw man fallacy. In logic, a straw man happens when someone takes your actual argument, replaces it with an exaggerated, oversimplified, or absurd fake version, a man of straw, and then proudly knocks it down to declare victory. It's annoying in a formal debate, but in everyday conversations with friends, partners, or online strangers, it can be downright maddening. But why do people do it? Is it just cheap rhetoric? Or is there something deeper happening in the human brain? Let's start with the psychology behind the straw man. From a psychological standpoint, resorting to a straw man is rarely just about bad logic. It's often a threat response mechanism. When someone encounters an idea that challenges their worldview, values, or ego, their brain can register that nuance as psychological threat. Processing complex, balanced information takes significant cognitive effort. In social psychology, this triggers two key phenomena. The first is cognitive load and simplification. Nuance is work. To respond to a real point, they may have to sit with discomfort, admit a trade-off, or question themselves. It's much easier to turn, "It sounds like there's unprocessed pain," into, "You think I have mental problems," then argue with that. The second is ego defense and threat reduction. Insecurity, on the other side, can turn neutral facts into personal threats. When a fragile ego feels challenged, it refuses to sit with the discomfort. Instead, it builds a straw man, an absurd, distorted caricature of what you actually said, so it has an easy target to fight. Knocking it down gives them an easy win, restores a quick sense of intellectual superiority, and completely excuses them from having to take your real point seriously. The response, "So you think I have mental problems?" does just that. Their ego may not be able to handle the discomfort of checking whether your kind reminder has merit, so it goes straight into defensiveness, leaving no time for rationality to assess your true intention. The straw man there also shifts the conversation away from an exchange of emotional insight into an attack on their identity, making it easier for them to become defensive or play the victim. There's also a social driver behind the straw man fallacy: motivated reasoning and in-group signaling. Motivated reasoning is when their brain actively twists information to reach a conclusion they've already decided they want to believe. When people argue publicly, especially online, they're often not speaking to you. They're performing for their audience. By fabricating a radical, easy-to-hate version of your original point, they send a clear signal to their tribe. Look how ridiculous the other side is, and look how sensible I am for standing up to them. This relies heavily on dichotomous thinking. Instead of holding space for nuance, the brain defaults to binary categories: good versus evil, safe versus dangerous, for us versus against us. A straw man is simply the linguistic tool used to force your nuanced statement into their binary box.